Hey, I'm outside, so I'm sorry if the wind picks up a little bit or if it's hard to hear me. I'm also closer to the lake, so it's a little windier over here, but it's really nice outside. I wanted to get a video outdoors. I wanted to make it really quick because, it's still not the prettiest outside. Like, as you can see, it's only the beginning of spring, so things are still, not everything is in fruition yet. And the sun's going down, so it's gonna be pretty dark very shortly, so I don't have all the equipment to record like that, so I just wanted to talk about something right quick. And what it is I would like to talk about is living for others, living for the opinions of others, the expectations of others, the standards of others. To do that is to kill yourself slowly and softly. I say this because when you live for the standards of others, you don't even have an understanding of your own identity. And others can be anyone. It could be your parents, your family, society, your friends, whoever just has an impact on your life or an influence on your life. Those people specifically. Like, I know myself personally, the way I used to describe letting myself down was if I let other people down, which is absurd because what is it that I'm so fearful of to the point where I feel like I need to move perfectly for everyone to accept me and understand me in this type of way? I realize now that I do not owe it to everyone to get them to understand and be empathetic about where I'm coming from, because not everyone deserves that luxury. Not everyone understands the emotions it is I go through. Like, I've spent a very long time trying to get others to understand me, without even fully understanding myself. And because of that, I struggled with knowing what it is I want to achieve in this life. But one thing I knew for certain was should've, could've, would've are not the things it is that I want to be saying the most of for my final few moments on this earth. I feel like to go out with regrets, that's like the scariest thing to me. Like, living for others, you'll find yourself thinking about all the people you could have met if you had followed your intuition, all the things you could have done if you would have followed your guidance, if all the things you could have experienced, all the places you could have been, all the things you could have seen. It's sad to think that by abiding so heavily to the system it is we have been taught, like, that's killing us slowly. The working 9 to 5 and just that being it, living to work for other companies that don't even care about you, being easily replaceable in the eyes of so many others when each and every one of us is here for a reason. And I often find myself wondering why it is my soul chose this lifetime in this chaotic, crazy time. And I truly believe it's because it is up to me to find and understand my purpose now in order to help others. Even though the world is as crazy as it is, the amount of awareness that I feel like is coming from my generation, it's a very marvelous thing, because I feel like before we were so suppressed, and now we're still suppressed, but I'm able to have more conversations with people about it, and people my age and elderly people that are just terrified about the state of the country. It's always been like this for decades. It's just in front of everyone's faces now. There's no denying it when you look at the facts. Like, all we were put on this earth to do is to love one another, to eat, to move, and to enjoy. The way the system is set up now is a game. It's a test on everyone's mental well-being, for lack of better words right now, but that's truly what it is. It's a system that's bullshit, essentially. Why are we in a floating rock in the middle of space, right? Just to work, go to school, work, get a degree, work some more, work, look forward to the weekends, fucking crash out on the weekends, clean on the weekends. Where's the time to yourself? Where's the time to indulge on the things it is you want to do? And when you think like that, people look at you like you're lazy, like you're crazy. But what's crazy is all this beauty around us has been suppressed to the system that humans have created, that is created essentially against each other and one another. And trying to have this conversation with most, like I said, it makes you get looked at or perceived that you're crazy, you're not abiding by the rules, you're a troublemaker. Whatever the case may be, however people feel about that, understand that you are not here to live for others' standards. You are here to live for your own standards. Once you understand what it is your purpose is, you'll never want to abide by the rules of someone else again. You'll never want to suppress your standards for someone else's. You'll never want to dim your light again so others can feel like they're shining brighter than you. You'll never want to do that. And when you do that, there comes this different energy about you, and people can notice it and people can tell, and that becomes intimidating because some truly can't comprehend the mindset of understanding the power of yourself. And I feel like I knew these things about me all along, but like I said, I just read this quote or this book, and it was saying how there's two rivers in our head. The first one is the voices of others, and that tends to be the loudest one because there's so many influences and distractions around us all the time. And the second one is our own quiet voice, our inner guidance, our inner intuition. And even through all the chaos of the first one, we can still hear the quietness and the stillness of the second. And it's all about understanding when to tune into both, because there's knowledge everywhere. It's just a matter of understanding what to focus on at the right time. But I would say a good way to start is definitely by listening and understanding the stillness of the first. Once you do that, you'll find the stillness not the first, the second. Understanding and succumbing to the stillness of the second. And by doing that, you'll be able to bring it to the first. And you'll find peace in both. And both will absolutely get you to where you're going, because I've said this before and I'll say it again, we cannot do this alone. Everyone needs someone. We all need each other in some way. We're all connected. We're all here at the same time experiencing the breath of life, and that in and of itself is a blessing. We're all connected. We're all here for a reason. Yeah. So that's all I have today. Sorry about the bugs in the way. They're enjoying the weather too. Like I said, I haven't been able to hop outside with my arms out like this in a long time. So, yes. Got a helicopter going. Once again, sorry if the audio is bad. I'm low-key not gonna like check it out that much. I'm not sure if I'm gonna edit this video at all. So, yeah. But let's just get a look. The lighting's over here is pretty. But yes, thanks for watching. Live through love, live through your truth, and live through joy.